What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michigander Man, and today I'm here to bring you another celebrity grave. He's not a nationally known celebrity, but he's a pretty well-known celebrity around here in the West Michigan area, mainly the Roosevelt Park neighborhood where I grew up at. Cookie maker. And I am talking about the one and only Edsko Hekman, and I'm going to tell you his story. Let's do this.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the...
This is where it all began for Edsko Hekman, right here at his home at 621 Verrees Street in Wyoming, Michigan. He immigrated from the Netherlands in 1893 to seek employment in a Grand Rapids furniture factory. But all of that changed when he bumped into the panic of 1893 and reluctantly returned to his old trade as a baker. This here was the very first Hekman cookie company, right in his very own home. The factory, the officers, employees, delivery equipment, and personal quarters of Mr. Hekman. He and his wife baked cookies in this very house on Verrees Street Southwest, and the 5 children helped in the work and sold cookies house to house, home to home, in every neighborhood that they could. They first used a baby buggy to transport all the cookies around the whole neighborhood and beyond, but then it got to be too much for the baby buggy since the business was starting to grow, so he needed new transportation. And this right here is the very first delivery wagon used by the Hekman family. This is the home as it stands today, right on Verrees Street, 621 Verrees Street, right in Wyoming, Michigan. It's been remodeled over the years, but it still stands as a testament to the Hekman family. Now, with all that money they were able to save up from selling their cookies, they were actually able to start a real factory, and the factory stands right here on Granville Avenue. This is the Hekman Biscuit Company factory. Mr. Hekman was a pioneer. He was a man who made rapid strides in business, life. He first began by making Dutch cookies and other specialties. These found ready sale, and later on, he and his sons entered an extensive business. They built and owned this big factory right here on Granville Avenue. This is the factory as it stands today. No longer a bakery. Eventually, the factory was bought by the Keebler Company, and then the Kellogg Company bought it. And now, it is no longer a factory at all. This is now known as the Roosevelt Park Lofts.
My name's Mary Angelo. I'm the director of the Roosevelt Park Neighborhood Association. What I have had the good fortune to be able to do is to be able to always take 10 steps back, look at the neighborhood and say, what does it really need next? Where do we need to focus our energies?
This particular project is right on Granville Avenue. We were invited to come to the neighborhood and start working here by Mary Angelo of the Neighborhood Association. And the Neighborhood Association with some other groups have been looking at development plans to the neighborhood and doing some long-term planning. So in one portion of the building, there is 3 stories of residential, and the other portion will be a 2,000 square feet of commercial retail space that we will have available. And so we're really trying to increase the urban fabric of the neighborhoods where we're working, and this project provides that opportunity.
Yeah, this building was the old Hekman Biscuit Company, which was a very large employer of the Roosevelt Park neighborhood right around 1912 to 1930, and it was a bakery. They made biscuits and cookies and that kind of thing, and now it is now Roosevelt Park Lofts. It's a 3-story, 21 apartment loft style, low-income housing apartment complex. That is available now for lease.
So here we are, guys. We are at the Woodlawn Cemetery here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I am here to visit the final resting place of Edsko Sr. and his son Edsko Jr. So I'm gonna pay my final respects to both of their graves. Now the graves are not hard to find. Here's the Eastern Avenue, and they're buried right there. Here's the entranceway. It's a rainy day here, guys, too. There's the entranceway to get in here. You're gonna follow that curve right down, and you'll see a bunch of these trees right in the front with that road right here. And you're going to park there in section 1, lot 2. Let's see. They are buried in section 1. Block 1. They're buried in block 1, lot 292. And that's where you're going to find them at. And here is the Hekman family burial plot. But what was unique is here is the final resting place of Edsko Sr., the founder of Hekman Biscuit Company. But is unique, his son Edsko Jr., I believe, is right here. He is the founder of the furniture company, the Hekman Furniture Company. But kind of what's unique is there's more than 2 Edskos that I noticed. Here's another Edsko, and it must have been Edsko Jr.'s son, baby son. It's a 1906 to 1907. And not only that, further down the line is another Edsko, Edsko Henry, 1950 to 2003. Further down there is another Edsko. It doesn't say a middle name, but Edsko, 1914 to 2000. That's kind of unique. It's a very cold, dreary day here. Founders of the Hekman Biscuit Company and also the Hekman Furniture Company here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. You guys enjoyed this episode of learning a little bit of history from the Hekman family, learning a little history on the Hekman Biscuit Company, and I want to say thank you to the Granville Avenue Museum for helping me with a little bit of the history and a little bit of the research that they gave me. Big shout out to them. If you guys are ever in the Grand Rapids area, especially in the Roosevelt Park District, Granville Avenue area, go check out the Granville Avenue Museum. Very great people, gracious people, very helpful, and the museum is completely free. And it's kind of neat. I didn't know there was so many Edskos also. It's kind of neat little history there. But I really enjoyed this. Until the next episode, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Peace.